Dude, it's such a good song. I love this song. I think this is the first one my brother made. Yeah, this is Lost Sprites. The first one my brother made. All right, let me quickly. I'm sorry, guys. I've been in a flurry today, trying to get everything done for the patch and everything. The patch notes video, I was like, oh, I'll just take like 20-30 minutes to do this. No, it took way longer than that. It took me 30 minutes just to finish the patch notes video. So I apologize for being substantially late. Hey, thank you very much for following. Patch number 4. What is this called? Oh, Blessings of the Omnisaya is now live for Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. Enjoy crafting. What is up, everyone on YouTube? If you're on YouTube, please do jump on over, though, to Twitch, as we're trying to get my Twitch partnership going. I'm just quickly setting all of the stuff here for this. Announcements. And Darktide. Largest patch yet for Darktide.
Another loyal devotee.
What's this can actually come across with me? No, it does not include paid promotion. Oh, you mod Skyrim, you crazy fuck. I actually, it's funny you say that, because I have a really overwhelming urge to play an Elder Scrolls again, but I'm in the middle of playing Hogwarts Legacy and I just can't. I cannot divert that train. I'm having so much fun playing that game. I know I talked about playing it on the channel, but I think that the pace and the way I play open world games, I would not have enjoyed it. I would not have enjoyed playing it on the channel. I think a lot of people, I just would have been like, eh. People are like, why aren't you playing faster? I'm like, yo, man, I'm playing at my own pace, baby. I like to do every little side mission, every little thing. I spend so much time playing that game and I just kind of sit there and just grin and smile. I'm having such a good time playing, because it just feels very, it feels very childhood nostalgic. So I'm really enjoying it. Let's do this. Kiro, I'm waiting for Starfield, but Starfield got fucking delayed. And again, I don't know if I would play Starfield on the channel. I don't know if I would do it, I just think that it's I'm also I'm a little worried about Starfield, because it is a Bethesda game, so it will be a Bethesda launch. And with that includes all the accoutrement that usually adjoins a Bethesda game. Oh, 100% Rockford. I think that the way that I play those games, people would get more frustrated than they would enjoy. So by and large, people would not enjoy it. Dude, I really want to play No Man's Sky, but I played it when it came out. And it's like when you played Star Wars The Old Republic when it came out. If you jump into it now, you're like, dude, this is overwhelming. This is overwhelming. It's better there for streaming. Yes, Switch is. I mean, Twitch does not like that I play in 1440p. It's like, we don't allow that. I'm like, come on, man, it's 2023. You can allow it. Time to jump in the old Zelly. New patch, Wessie B. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do me a favor and jump on over to Twitch. We're at 53 viewers on Twitch with 10 minutes in. We were at 100 and some viewers yesterday doing Warhammer 3. The average was 77. That's how brutal the average is, man. So I really do need to pump up as much as I can. Belmore to Vivek for its fetch quest. Wesley Bravo, I just finished my video on it. Here's the big. Let me just go through it. Let me just show you the newest things. But Armory Exchange has been overhauled. Where you can just simply pull whatever item you want. They've added in crafting 100%. They have 100%. They have added in item sorting, a bunch of weapon balance tweaks, stuff like that. Spumoni, thank you very much, dude. Cheering it up with 500 bits, dude. Thank you very, very much, brother. So this is the new screen, the new UI. So you can see it's clearly a tier 1. I like that a lot. Is there anything even good here? We still do have to deal with the bullshit RNG of modifier system and stuff like that. So that stuff does exist. Can I sort by... Okay, cool. I can just click this button. Sort by type. By rating. Nice. You know, rating is nice, but I'd rather sort this by modifier. Yeah, they've increased the loot drops for the like plasteel on Damnation is now 805. That's so good. Brunt's Armory. So let's try and have some fun with this. Let's get a... Well, I did just get a pretty good... No, I'll just grab it anyway. We'll have fun with it, right? 346. 372! Got really good right there. Blessings are character-wide, right, Scipio? Yes, Con 8, they are. And they're also weapon-specific. I thought you were saying account-wide. Yeah, new Emperor's Gift after every single run with difficulty and modifiers increasing that. Guys, I'm pretty spracked out right now on caffeine. So I apologize. I am all over the place. I should hydrate. Thank you, Ryan Squirrel. Again, guys, if you are watching on Twitch or on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. We got like a 375 of this here, so that's a pretty good starting point. I don't think there's anything. I guess we could try a good auto pistol here. 310. 319. 324. 340. 326. 335. 353. 366. You know, it's almost quote unquote perfect. If I could swap these two, I'd be okay with it. I mean, you don't need a full 370 or 380 on it. How many hours do you think you've streamed on Twitch? Rise have streamed 50 hours this month on Twitch. In total, multiply that probably by 3, if not a little bit more. 333, 234, 320, 355. Okay. Alright, I have spent enough on this. Now, cosmetics, let's take a look at this. How do I... Oh, cool. That's nice. You know what I really kind of don't like? I know you guys are going to say, like, you just fucked it. Fuck that store. I'm kind of upset they didn't add premium cosmetics. I was hoping I'd come over here and this would just be loaded with something new and cool. But it's not.
Yeah, you're ready.
They did say they wouldn't do it until they added more content, so I can appreciate that, I suppose. Next week, Jingle Bomber? Did they specifically say next week? Yeah, Mars Reform. A lot of people are. That's... Let's go back to here. This has got a nice little overhaul, too. Put this by type or rating? By rating. I'll go by rating. Yeah, it's much easier to see like oranges, blues, and purples. Yeah, everyone wants the Ogren Paladin Dwarf Ogren one, right? You know, like that's what I want. The rage would be so real as if it wasn't already. Yep. Okay. You know what else would be really great? is if I could do multiple... If I could just tag it. Just tag them and just do a bunch at the same time. Oh, I guess I could swim at the bottom so I can just kind of...
A steadfast support.
I can just keep doing this. I kept those for a video. I think I'm going to get rid of them. Can a YouTube partner and a Twitch partner? Can you be a YouTube partner? Yeah, absolutely, right. Rise Riker, Rise. Shift clicking breaks down. Yeah, agreed. I thought you were saying that it does work. I was like, what? It's there? The stopping power is too low. I can't keep it. Can't do that. I do not like this last gun. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. In the time that I was not streaming this game, my wrist recovered quite a bit. Rise Riker. Yeah, dude, like I said, I'm pretty fucked up on capping. Yeah, I mean, I like the ammo on this. Lots of stuff new, Pro Gaming MVP. Lots of stuff. People call me Riser all the time. Too much stroking. Yeah, new crafting is in. Oh, Indie Prime, do not like that. I said in my video, I'm like, if I can make it free, just let me pick. Just let me pick. There's no reason. Just give me like give me an upfront cost and I'll do it. Yeah, the heavy sword's been substantially increased. Ryan Squirrel, I'm not a Twitch partner yet, which is nice, but they've also ended that exclusivity as of August. So you can now they updated the terms to take into effect 2023. So now you can simulcast. And I might stop simulcasting after I make partner. Which is a reminder for those of you who are watching on YouTube, which is a staggering 46 of you. Jump on over to Twitch. Make the switch Twitch.
Earnest disciple.
Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty good one. The mobility I don't really care about, but I kind of oops. Ooh. Okay, yeah.
A steadfast supporter.
Do we go? Okay, well, ammo is 54 versus 51. That stopping power change is going to be huge, though. I think we go to 366. That's okay, Monkey Puzzle. We can stay on YouTube. No big deal. What average you need for partnership? 75. Pro Gaming MVP. Welcome, bro. I know you wanted CK3, and I'm waiting for some good CP3 stuff. Oh, man. Dude, it's going to be wild on Friday for us in SoCal. We're going to have... Posture check, thank you. That's fine, Dark 2, that's totally fine, dude. We're gonna have... What am I most excited for about the new patch? Item sorting. The war gear thing. Mark 5 is the best. Were we talking about Mars Reform? We're gonna have 4 inches of rain, which is a lot for Southern California, and 20-mile-per-hour winds. My brother lives at a 1,000 feet altitude. He's supposed to get some inches of snow. And Mount Baldy is getting 3 to 5 feet of snow. Those are all very substantial things for us. For those that don't know about California and water, the majority of California's water shelf is based off of melting snow water, water runoff. So... We need rain, but we need snow a lot. About 5 miles from Mount Baldy, it's going to be chilly as hell. Dude, fucking be careful, my man. Battle brother, join us, Revenant. Okay, so we'll look at that Shredder Auto Pistol. Let's take a look at our Evises. I just got this one. So I don't know if I want to do anything to make a nice new one. I think no matter what, I don't think I could really... This 372 is nice, but my other one's pretty good. Yeah, we're doing Damnation for sure. just think it's worth it, because this one is really nice. Welly Wellington. It was the most handsome man in all of Darktide and many other games. Guys, if you do not know him, you need to know him. The man who has helped me in my painting endeavors quite significantly. Between him and the painting coach, I'd say that these are the two YouTubers that have significantly increased my painting yield. But please go and check out War Hipster on YouTube if you are getting into Warhammer 40k, fantasy, Star Wars, whatever the hell one it is with the miniatures, or Lord of the Rings, anything. He has some of the best painting tutorials out there. To charge more for your bathwater, dude, I would get really wild with my bathwater. Wiggle snaps, I do not. I have a group of bros I usually play with. Oh, they'll make a Total War 40k. They got it, dude. They got it. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go here. Oh, what was that? What was that? What does this say? Oh, here's the new things. So this is a set, a weapon set now. You press this little button, and it does it. Yeah. So, oh, you know what? I can't do it. I guess now that I don't see it under the light where I'm like scrutinizing every little line I made, I like the Catachan, or I'm sorry, the Nightquester Flesh. But I was doing the Nightquester Flesh on this Ogoroid Therodon, and I was getting like very frustrated because it's like whenever you kind of try to let me see if I can get a light in here. De-blur. I'm going to push you all the way forward, forcing the camera to focus on it. Up. There it is. I only got it on the face. Well, and parts of his like biceps and everything. But he's turning out well. It's just like one of those things when you're painting a lot. You get very frustrated because you look at such little nuance because your eye is focused on that shoulder blade or whatever it is, and you're like, this looks like shit. This looks like shit. And then you move away from, hey, not too bad. Oh, absolutely. And it's like my brother just got into painting too, and again with the help of War Hipster. And yeah, 100% Fedson. I told him, like, dude, listen, when you're painting, ignore the, like, you have to think of the process. You cannot think of the step. If you think of the, yeah, he's got tons of stuff with Soulblight, I think, right? War Hipster, you have Soulblight? I was like, if you think of the step, you're going to get frustrated. It's like when you're watching Bob Ross, and Bob Ross has got this beautiful composition, and it's like 40% through of it, and you're like, oh, Bob, this is beautiful. And then he does something to start like a tree or a mountain. You're like, Bob, no, you've ruined it. And then 5-10 minutes later, you're like, I'm sorry, I doubted you, Bob. You've made more beauty. It's the same thing with painting models. I was like, dude, you cannot think about that individual step, which I've just got into the habit of. You have to think of the total composition. It's like when you're making a cloak, you put the base coat down, and then you put the shade in, and then you go to put the first layer highlight. You're like, oh God, this looks terrible. And then you put the second highlight in, and then you actually kind of put the model away from your face, and you're not looking at like the deviation line between shade to base to highlight where you can see the gradient. You go, oh yeah, that actually looks pretty good. It doesn't look just like an arbitrary line. Oh man, I've been painting for 20 years. Yeah, some techniques really look like shit all the way up until they're done, 100%. And it's a life lesson for you, you know? It's a life lesson. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, please make that switch to Twitch. We got 86 viewers on Twitch. We need more. So, we do have quite a few of these. So let's go have some fun with them. I've been banking weapons. So we have Savage Sweep. Tier 2, hitting at least 3 enemies with an attack increases your cleave by 150%. We don't want that. And I got Wrath rank 3. Do we keep that?
Another loyal devotee.
Or do I put on Momentum rather than Wrath? I feel like Wrath's actually pretty goddamn good. We'll try the Heavy Sword. I have a pretty good Heavy Sword here to try. This one's not bad. I think I like the Mark 9 the most, which is this one. It's got a fucking Mark 4 Rampage on it, which is lovely. Looking forward to a New Year's party tonight.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Airbrain, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime, my dude. Our first Prime sub of the day. Painting is tournament standard, base coat black and 2 colors. So glad I play Black Legion. Dude, War Hipster has a really sick video on a bunch of different ways to paint black armor, and he shows you all these different variations. I'm going to do the Talisar blue with Black Legion over it, and it makes her a really nice, like, crisp blue-black. I don't really know of anything I really want to do anything to. I really can't think of it. I mean, my combat axe with Brulimentum is not terrible. I don't even know what I'd rip onto it. Maybe Decimator. I mean, Decimator's not bad. I don't have a good Decimator. Oh, let's look at my Thunderhammer. 334, 72.
Fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Thank you very much, Theod Fang, for subbing up, my dude. I'm using a thing called Restream. They ended their exclusivity clause, J-Dog, and I'm not a partner. I'm an affiliate. Once I hit partner, I think I have to. Thanks to Wold Eaters for YouTube channel. Only got into 40K because of you. Thanks. Well, hey man, I'm glad to help you out, bro. Thank you very much, Jordanio. Let me tell you, contrast paint is like a game changer here. Stay hydrated, my friends. Doing it right now. How should we do this one? The defenses I do not give a shit about. This is a pretty good hammer. Crowd control is pretty good. I think this is arguably a better hammer. Dude, Revenant Legend, that was very sweet of you. In case you haven't heard yet today, chat, your life matters. Hey, you know what? This is not a stream about depression, but as someone who has a very strong running undercurrent of depression in his life and is a very depressive individual, I cannot encourage you more than anything to just talk about anything that you are encountering that bothers you. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to a fucking stranger about it. I do not care. Talk to someone. Hey, you can talk to me. Come join our Discord. Type an exclamation point Discord and come and join my fucking Discord, and you can talk to whoever you want. Statistically speaking, some of us are struggling right now, but take the time to be kind. Beef Panda recover. Beef Panda, I said be kind. Don't recover 50 hydrates. Oh my god, you guys. Jesus Christ, man.
It fills you with determination.
That's you. Oh my god.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
This tyranny must come to an end. I am watching you guys drown me on stream right now.
Our modest fellowship expands.
I'm gonna have to put a lock on it.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Oh my god. Thank you very much. I can't even give these thanks out. Narbar for resubbing up here for a second month. Thank you very much. And for Theod Fang for handing out 5 huge community subs. Thank you very much, man. How much did I make it? Oh my god, you guys are terrible. Ebon Wave handing out 5 community subs as well.
modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub. A new subscriber.
Hydrate's only
arrives.
250. Editing that right now, you sons of bitches. Where is it? 500, doubling it.
Our modest
Is there a global cooldown? Where's the global cooldown on this? Cooldown and limits. Redemption cooldown timer. What? Not a minute.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
No, I don't like these limitations are too limiting. I think it's funny.
A new subscriber arrives.
Oh my gosh.
With determination. A new subscriber arrives.
And resub for 1 month as well. Thank you, Evan Wave. Very, 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 very kind of you. We were up to hype train level 4? Holy shit. Did you empty the bottle? Jesus Christ, man.
A generous beast.
Hero just donated with 200 bits. Thank you, my bro. Oh my god, dude. Do people pay for these lines, or are they DT2? No, the Darkest Dungeon released a content creator pack, and Five for Biting. You'll know that I am. You'll notice that I am a standing man, not a sitting man. Yeah, the content creator pack way back.
A steadfast supporter.
Okay, so let's do some of this. I don't even think I can rebless any of these. 372 kind of seems like the best one. I do not like, though, Thunderstrike. What should we? What would I want? Slaughterer and Momentum are the two that I can actually even play with here. Thank you, Nino. So rebless. No. Earn Blessing. Render weapon. Apparently, votive offering allow you to apply the plasma to another item. Well, that's a shit one anyway, so I'm fine with it. Who wants to get? Oh, who wants to get this train to 5 with me, dude? Have at it, man. Momentum is king. I agree. Momentum is really good. Do we do Slaughterer? Slaughterer is the only other one I have. I can push this one up to blue.
New subscriber arrives.
Man, even way of hand out another 5, total of 10 community subs plus his sub. Thank you very much, bro.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
If you roll the hammers, you can combine the best 2 blessings. Skull Crusher for damage ramp, Thunderous for brittleness, or the best being Slaughterer for power ramp with momentum. I think I pull the Mark II Slaughterer off this one, and we put it onto this. Thunderstrike is booty.
A new subscriber arrives.
Fedson gave out 5 community subs. Thank you, dude. This is our all. We've never had a hype train this high. We're at level 6 hype train. Thank you, Fedson. That is so kind, bro. Guys, if you're on YouTube, jump on over to Twitch. Take advantage of some of these subs that are just getting popped out like stuff. I hope Prince in chat. Heck. Indy Pride now used to always call him a Saudi oil baron. Show me the baby.
It fills you with
He is asleep right now.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
So I think we pulled this one off too, right?
A new subscriber arrives.
I'm not made of money.
It fills you with determination.
Just hype for crafting. Make my dream Thunderhammer. Get rid of all my limb splitter. Make an auto pistol. I can pretend as top tier.
Another loyal devotee.
It's almost like the waterfall of Hydrate's got the wheel on this hype train going. I don't know, man. You just try to kill me. It's only 500. I barely increased it. What do you think is the funnest class to play? Zealot, 100% Simone.
An earnest disciple.
So let me press 3 bless. If I go to tier 3, okay, that's pretty sweet. This is kind of like what I had envisioned, right? Not quite like it, but close.
New subscriber.
Man! Burgoody subbing up with Prime and Wanted Pumpkins subbing up with Prime. Thank you guys very much.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. If you pull a slaughter, you won't be able to put both in the last one. I don't really care about the defenses. It's the crowd control I really kind of care about here. First target's higher here. The melee damage versus the elite sucks, but it's better than melee damage versus specialists. Carrick, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime as well. I don't know, what would you guys do? This is already... Oh, this is anointed. No, not really interested in Blood Bowl 3 at all, Darkness. It's just too slow of a game for me. I get very frustrated playing it.
Our modest fellowship expands.
The toughness, regen, and power, personally. So you're saying add it to this? What does Brittle and Impact do in Blessings? Brittle is a reduction to their armor that is team-wide. It's a debuff onto the unit for the whole team to take. Long Cock Legend, what a name. For the whole entire party to take advantage of, versus Rending, which is only applied for you to take advantage of. Infantry auto gun. Do I have any? I don't. See, I was looking the whole time to try and find a better auto gun here.
A gleaming endowment.
Oh, even way of doing another donation here, bringing us to Hype Train level 7. 500 bits. Dude, you fucking badass. Thank you, dude. Just tipping it over a little. Yeah, guys, if you do have a Prime sub that you have not used, please use it on me. Which one do we like? I think it's Fan the Flames is the good one, right?
A gleaming endowment.
Brian Squirrel cheering with 500 bits as well. New channel record for Hype Train. Thank you, dude. 80, 75, 66. Ernest 78. Good. Yeah, the new auto pistol looks really, really fun. I really do want to play around with that too. See, there's nothing I'm really like stoked on I can rip off. You prefer 40k or fantasy? 40k probably. Well, I think I got to do some missions here because we got to get an increase to some of our reserves of stuff anyway. Let's go do that. Any weapons in particular you guys want to see me play with? I'm more than happy to play with those weapons. Let's go ahead and go. Always Thunderhammer. Your price gouging hydrates. Curse your inflation. What do you mean, man? You still you just recovered one or did one? We can use shotgun. I have a fun shotgun. We'll use my fun shotgun. Yeah, let's take a look what those Emperor's Gifts looks like too, right? Oh, emotes. Let me see my Slav squats.
Subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
From 2x power to shooting to 2x as the flamer needed 40 extra power. Yeah, I don't have a Blaze Away on one though, unfortunately, you know. 240 deadlifts kicked my ass yesterday. Well, dude, I'm glad. 240 kilo? 245 kilo or pounds? Jiver 50 subbing up with Prime. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, man, you just got to make sure you'll get there. 250 kilos or 250 pounds. 245 is high, but you'll get even further. Okay. Bro, who did it? Me? FedSub? My max is 650, which is 650 divided by 2.2. 295 kilos is my max. Did you end up finishing your Dead Space playthrough? What did you think? I did not, unfortunately. I do love it, though. Big Water is lying to you. I would blow my butthole out. You learn once you hit a certain... let's see. Once you hit... I'm going to just jump into a 4 real quick. I don't really want to do Grims, but... it's nice to see that... I mean, that's a pretty significant fucking amount of money. We're just going to jump to a 4 so I can kind of play. Oh, I did. Let's go check the new contracts.
Must you be so
Oh, I love that. I do not like the missions. I hate doing missions. So let's replace it. Without a worry of what we replace it with anymore. I'm stoked on this. I'm going to replace this one too. I'm going to replace that one again.
challenging for your thin blood, is it?
Dude, I love this.
This Milk Foundation welcomes all contributions.
352, 352, 349. These are actually still good. They're not amazing, but they're better than they were. Maybe I just got a good roll right now, but I think the best thing about this is like, okay, looking at this, speed reload and terrifying barrage, 2500. Well, maybe I rip this off. You know, like I think that's the nice thing about Melk is I'm looking at him as a blessing bank now. Weekly suddenly seemed reasonable. Crafting in, revised dogs, more gifts, more plasteel. I'm loving it. The Ogre changes. Some feats have now become viable. And Hype Train complete at level 7. Your community contributed a total of 29 sub gifts and 1,200 bits. Thank you guys. That was fucking awesome. That was extremely awesome and generous of you dudes. Thank you so much. We got 107 bros watching on Twitch. We got about 66 watching on YouTube, guys. If you could make that switch to Twitch, it would really help me out. We're trying to get to 75 plus average viewers so that I can become a Twitch partner. This is my full-time job, and we are 5 followers away from 5,000, so come on over. That was an exhausting hype train. Better stay hydrated, you son of a bitch. Let's switch this really quick. Oh, we got 16 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feats. Yeah, that'll do us. But there have to be swift because I'm not going to reset. I'm not going to be able to reset on that weapon.
I hope you're up for another kill mission because that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I just used the heavy sword, so we'll take a look. Shaz and Spartans, thanks for subbing or following, guys. Hey, you got a PO box? I want to send you crates of water. I use a water filter. What's the meta for Darktide now, Sparty? Hasn't really changed yet, dude. But we'll wait for a day or two, see how things kind of suss themselves out. People are really going to have to check out how some weapon combinations work now, since we can actually cater them. Lizard and Chemical, thank you guys for following. I think we're too short of 5,000. That doesn't make any sense. This has like Slaughter or 9 on it, so it's pretty good. Or like 4, I think. And the switch to Twitch from YouTube to Twitch. You can have both streams open and mute, whichever platform you prefer. Thank you, Chris. I kind of got to get my sea legs about me. I haven't played in about a week. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to play. Guys, we just hit 5,000 followers. We just hit 5,000 followers, bros. I'm really spracked out right now. I have too much. I have had too much caffeine in my system. What? Oh my god. Those guys have way more narration now. I love that. Get good streamer, you get the water treatment again. Let's see how this works. We did it, bros. We hit 5K. Rancid just subbed up. Thank you very much, my man. Grippo, we just jumped. This is our first game. We were taking a look at a lot of stuff. Ken, bro. Hey, man. How are you? Shaz just subbed up with Prime as well. Thank you, dude. I saw you just followed and now you subbed up. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, if you do have a Prime sub you have not used, use it on me. Gotta say, it feels pretty good. We're only on Heresy right now. Dude, could you imagine if it was all just Monster? We're glad to have you here, my man. Oh shit. What's up, back from YouTube? Good to see you, my man. We're at 130 viewers over here on on Twitch, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is this? No, just assassination. So that thing is now a ooh, that kind of messed up my FPS there. Oh! I'm kind of really rusty right now, so I apologize, bros. Ooh, just dodged that somehow, though. Dinner at Olive Garden? The only way, Ken. The only way any good Italian would is a nice dinner at Olive Garden. Unlimited breadsticks, please. We'll have more. But I can't see shit. I'm going to have to go back over here real quick. I think I accidentally, like, I hit a wrong setting on my monitor and I turned on, like, an HDR mode or some shit. Because it seems way too dark. How is it for you guys? Is it too dark for you guys, too? Oh, good. No, I'm definitely turning that up real quick, so give me a second here. Video change. Wow. I definitely did a thing on my monitor. That shouldn't be like that. Ooh. Settings. On Gamer 1, game adjust. Picture adjust brightness.
Your job is to serve the beneficent Emperor.
Contrast. Bring that up. Oh yeah, baby, there we go. Ah! Note to self, do not increase your monitor settings. There, that's better for me. Is that okay for you guys? Oh. Yeah, Roman's tummy is a lot better. I gave him pumpkin and rice, and that stabilized it a lot. I'm trying to get him off of his old food entirely. So today... oh shit, I did that. Oopsies.
It shall be as you command.
Oh, that sounds good. So the new food, Honest Kitchen says, for an oh, that despawned. Interesting. For an active puppy, 2 1/4, 2 1/2. My vet said increase his food anyway, because Purina said 2 3/4, 2 1/2. The Honest Kitchen is a larger kibble size. So I've been doing about I also took out his third meal, so he's about at a cup and a half. Today I just did a cup and a half of Honest Kitchen with a little bit of his special like gastrointestinal food, and a very like an eighth of a cup of the other kibble, just to kind of put some in there. See if that has an effect. But that I did rice and pumpkin, so that should stabilize. I wasn't doing any rice and pumpkin before, so I think it just Rick Reaper, Get Nugent, and Cloakery, thank you very much for following, my bros. Rice pumpkin work wonders for my guys. Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, the heavy sword's doing really well. So I'm hoping to just kind of get him entirely off of that kibble. I'm taking him to a trainer next week, and they're going to have him from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day for the week, because he needs to work on his reactiveness towards people and dogs. It's not even bad. He just wants to go play with people and dogs to the point where he does not listen to me. And it's been really rough, because I try to be like, oh, let's go over here, okay, watch me, and like be exciting, you know, and I just don't have the time to expose him to a lot of dogs and other people. So this gives him a chance to be around a trainer from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. for 5 days, and they will do nothing but expose him to other dogs and other people and give him the exact proper reinforcements. So it'll be good. No, Kira, I am 100% that way. But I think that it's like when I'm trying to get him distracted away from the thing that he's reactive towards, I'm too concerned with trying to get the reaction and not being genuinely... oh fuck, I charged right into it like an idiot. Genuinely, ooh, lucky, I got lucky. I'm not being genuinely exciting. I'm saying like, watch me, versus like being very exciting that he wants to come and play with me. Yeah, he's gonna go to doggy day school, or day camp for a little bit. This is different, right? Oh no, it's down there, there's the opening. What kind of dog? It is a mini Australian Shepherd. How's Bailey, by the way? Know anything with the OG Sparty STEM dog? She is doing well. She is huge now. She's like 90 pounds. Ken, are you excited for nationals? Yeah, exactly. He hyper focuses hard because he's a shepherd. He's a herding breed, so he's like. Yeah, and that's what he's 11 months old now too, so he's getting a little more. he's getting better with his recall and his retention and like listening to me in like dire moments. So. Puppies. Oh, I'm in the middle. I'm gonna die. But everybody wants to see Roman. He just got groomed. No, Jellahu, it's not socialization that's the problem. He is extremely well socialized. He loves people and dogs to the point that he only wants to play with those people and dogs. So I've over-socialized him to the point that he has the expectation of every time he sees people and dogs that it's playtime. Where he needs to always have the expectation to listen to me 100% of the time. He focuses when he sees them, and he won't pee or he won't poop. He'll just sit there and stare at them. So I have to... he has not been around any people or any dogs for the last month because he has to reset his expectations. So he's just been like only with me. I've had people that are like, oh, can I pet your dog? And I'm like, unfortunately, no, you cannot. But you can stand there and talk to me while he watches you and cries to have you come play with him. This is my favorite. This is my favorite, Ryan, is the Zealot. Oh, he's a very sweet dog. Like, Agrippa, he is a extrememely sweet little puppy. Like, he just wants to be, like, loved and hugged and played with. Viewers, we are not at 75 hours yet. We're at 115. But it's over the span of the entire thing. Yeah, my brother has got 3 kids. And he listens to those kids so well. Like, he's so well socialized and so well trained that when he says to them, or when they say to him, stop or stay or place or fetch, he does it. And he just walks around with them, and they really like him. Oh, can opener. Forgot can opener. Oh! I don't know what this does to unyielding. This has unyielding damage. Or armor. This thing looks different. Is it just me? Or we just not played the game in a long time? I guess I'm the one that gives a shit about killing the monstrosity. Oh. Every person who fucking has a cat is always like, my cat's like a dog, trust me. I'm like, no, your cat is a cat. You know, though, cats are... I never really realized how, like, needy cats are until I lived with 2. They definitely are. They definitely are. I have a rule, though. I would never own a male cat or a female dog. Female dogs, in my opinion, it's personal opinion, I do not like female dogs. It's a lot harder of a situation to deal with. I find them to be often way more territorial, and just they test your boundaries a little bit more. Male cats, same thing. They got to be neutered. I mean, they're a little bit more, they're a little bit jerkier, a little more aloof. They're kind of like, well, fuck you. Female cats are super sweet. I love female cats. My roommate Rob, my old roommate Rob, his cat Ninja is one of the sweetest cats I've ever met, and it's a male cat. So it's definitely like it's a generalization. It's not like, you know, there's definitely exceptions to the rules and stuff like that. Oh, doggo. Well, the game feels very fluid. I don't know. I think it's just because I haven't played in a long time, and I'm like, kind of feels fresh again, you know? Maybe been trying to mix up your games a bit. Ever consider something like Sons of the Forest looks terrifying to me in Dominus. And I think tomorrow it's between really Sons of the Forest or Company of Heroes. I could get in big with Sons of Forest, but I don't know how I'd make a fucking guide video for it. I think it'd strictly be a streamed game. Because it's survival horror, right? It's like Rust meets purely fucking scary, spooky stuff. And even too, like Company of Heroes, I don't think I'd make many guides on it. Step 1, don't die. Oh, got Grims? Nice.
You cannot hide from judgment's
This guy, Cag. You sweet Cag. Guys, you know the deal. If you are watching over on YouTube, do make the switch to Twitch. Lights off, playing the dark atmosphere, we're getting scared. Yeah, and dude, I am super jumpy and super, like, screamy. Everyone's gonna be streaming it tomorrow. Which might still be worth it, I mean... Shit thyself. I love Dark and Darker. I'm really excited for that game to come out. I was playing the hell out of it with Smog. Guys, a big F, everyone in chat, give a big F to Smog here. He is not joining us today. He is in the hospital recovering from a burst appendix. So everyone give a big shout out and some love to Smog. He might be watching, he might not, I don't know. He's in and out of lucidity right now. But he'll be back. Don't worry, guys. He'll be back. Yeah, I mean, so Abertrill, if I did Sons of the Forest, I would need a lot of, like, I would probably need to talk to 2 or 3 people that are watching the stream. Be like, hey, I need you to clip every time I fucking stream. Oh! Oh. Oh. Thank you, Indomitus. Burst appendix can be dangerous. Yeah, he didn't have a fun couple days. It burst Kiro on like Friday or Saturday. Well, it burst actually Friday or Saturday, I think. And then he didn't go to the hospital until Sunday or Monday because he was like, I'm really not feeling that. This is still not. He thought it was food poisoning. He's like, I'm still not getting better. And he found out he had a burst appendix, and they got in to pull it out, and actually had gotten a lot everywhere. You know what I mean? Two monstrosities, huh? Did they increase the frequency of these and I just didn't see it as a patch note? I mean, props to him for being able to, because from what I understand, appendix bursting is not a light pain. Yeah, my brother had a big sharp pain in his lower ab, after a hockey game. Like, he finished the hockey game, he was taking his pads off, and he just had this ripping pain. Immediately went to HR. Oh, my stamina was down. To ER, and it went away eventually. But it turned out being a kidney stone. His kidney was slightly inflamed. Oof. I have a friend that happened to, Agrippa. Matt, are you watching right now? Are you here, Matt? My real life friend Matt, our friend Mario. I don't know if his gallbladder went necrotic or not. Matt would know, so that's why I asked. Matt's here. Hydrated. I got the hydrate. I think, Theo, right? I'll do it again. Oh God, dude. Yeah, doctors and their morbid, like, yeah, well, I'm desensitized, so here, you're gonna have this joke. I don't have the fun blessing for Flamer to really see how that goes. Ooh. I've really not been using a special attack on this. Oh.
Why have you forsaken me? Cast you to hell!
Heavy sword does. I mean, I definitely not feel. Oh God, guys, can we stop? Worst pain I had was dislocated knee. Don't need to know anything worse than that, thank you. I tore an ACL falling on ice. I could hear the pop as I landed. Tearing an ACL is one of my biggest fears. An elbow contusion that hurt like hell. And I've gone paralyzed in my arms and legs for like months. So I'm more terrified of ligament damage than nerve damage. Even though you can repair one, not the other. Oh God, guys, come on. Don't rein it in, bros. Oh shit. Alright, I will no longer be repeating chat out loud. As long as it continues to be these bodily injuries that continue to turn my stomach, I shan't do it. And if I'm watching the actual act of it happen, it doesn't bother me. I think it's when I'm reading it and I'm visualizing it in my brain of it happening to me that it bothers me. But if you had shown me, yeah, here's a video of it happening. Oh fuck, dude, that's not fun. I'm gonna put up to with my sharpshooter when I get home from work next week. Looking forward to the crafting and blessings. Dude, me too, man. I'm really excited to have a lot of fun with a bunch of different weapon variations. Oh God. So I had Guillain-Barré syndrome when I was in high school, which means that my immune system attacked my nervous system, and I went paralyzed in my arms and legs. It started in like February 2006, ended in August 2006. And I can tell you that was not fun. And it's like I kind of made like a personal quote-unquote vow to myself, because like I can really control this, right? Like I will never have my body be the thing that hinders me from doing anything again. And it's like it's such a fickle promise, right? But it's like I have had tons of micro injuries. In the 10 years, 11 years I've been competing in Olympic weightlifting, but I just wouldn't let it slow me down. Like, rather than going, okay, I'm just going to sit on this until it gets better. Like, no, I'm going to go to physical therapy. I'm going to get movement into this. I'm going to really spend time trying to understand why this micro injury occurred, how I fix it. I'm not just going to sit there and go, okay, don't use it until it feels better. Because that's a type of reactive. I mean, okay, so doctors are typically, I'm not shitting on the medical industry here, are typically reactive, right? It's reactive medication. Okay, I've seen this this has happened to you, here's how we're going to deal with it. And my cousin, who is an ER doctor, she said, yeah, we are criminally undertrained in kinesiology of any kind of way or sort. Like, we do understand the anatomy of like a leg, but we know how to repair a broken or fucked up leg. We don't know how to properly rehab it beyond a certain point, right? So that's why if you ever have any kind of problem with any kind of movement, you should go to a sports medicine doctor that specializes in that particular body part or movement. Because a doctor will just say, yeah, don't ever use it again, or you'll never run again, or blah, 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 blah. And it's just because they don't really know, and that's not a knock on them. It's just that they have to cover 50,000 things to know, right? They can't be expected to know exactly how to properly rehab a torn rotator cuff, or how to diagnose a torn rotator cuff over a torn labrum just by movement alone. You know, like they don't know that. No. Sports medicine doctors who you go to, Beef Panda. I do think chiropractors have their use in body work as it pertains to specific muscular and skeletal structure kind of reworking, but going to a chiropractor to crack your back and crack your neck is no way to fix anything. A chiropractor doing an adjustment on a piece of, like, okay, hey, my shoulder is really fucked up right now. Maybe its movement is impinged. Going to a physical therapist and getting an MRI and finding out, okay, there is no actual ligament tear or anything like that. But going to a chiropractor to have them work on maybe your third rib, maybe that's displaced and they need to kind of properly put it into place. That's totally cogent and fine and good. But physical therapy and body work more often than not is your big thing. That said, we've produced a whole bunch of England rugby captains, including Will Carling and William Wade. Holy shit, Chris. Yeah, 100% Kira. So let's look at that. I don't care about experience, right? A lot of ordo dockets. 355, Plasteel 175, Diamantine. I like it. Did they improve anything with optimization on the game? Because even though I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card, I'm forced to use the AMD FSR setting. Devil Spy, don't do that anymore. The DLSS is going to work way better for you now. It did used to be like that, so don't do that if you can. Try DLSSR now. DLSSR. And we got a Stalwart's Mandible. And optimization seems to be improved in general, but I didn't see any specific patch notes, so I don't think that this patch increased much of it, to be honest. On a 1060? Okay, never mind. I don't know how to help you there, then, man. I think you should probably stay on the AMD. A big thing too is they improved performance on specific maps. Yeah, 100%. See, Corsair got it for us. If you guys are on YouTube, please do make that jump on over to Twitch. Make the switch to Twitch! Let me take a look, Wes. ER doctors and meatballs, yeah. To this day, I have the story of my 6th grade teacher stuck in my head. He dislocated his shoulder playing rugby, and they just said it on the field. Problem was they tore his brachial artery in the processing of... Wow. That's not fun for anyone. I'm sorry, Devil Spy. I wish I had a better answer for you, my bro. I want to use the flamer.
Earnest disciple.
Xorsha, thank you very much for making the switch to Twitch. I have to pee really bad. Battle Brother, I've come. Everybody, he's here now. We were just talking about you, Smogs. Everyone in chat, Smog is here. Smogs1 on Twitch chat. Everyone mention him at Smogs1 and say, hey man, hope you're feeling better. Give him some love. Let him know that he is missed. He has to pee. He needs more water. Dude, I don't need more fucking water, man. I need more goddamn water. Yeah, no flamers. I mean, I could build a flamer out.
Disengaging.
God damn it! Can't give me a hydrate. Build a flamer lab? You're not wrong. Give me 1 sec, guys. Use the restroom real quick. Good lord. Good lord, man. So much hydrate. So much hydrate. We got a Roman. Oh. Here you go. Here is your Roman for you. He is right here. Oh, I saw that I missed three hydrates. You're just gonna fall asleep my you just resting on my shoulder. Well, there you are. There you are. Oh. You smell so good. Soon, Smog. Tonight, right? Tonight you get to go home? Or tomorrow morning? So Heavy Sword's feeling pretty good. Let me play with the Eviscerator, because I missed my Eviscerator. Which range weapon? Oh god, I guess we could do the fucking land. Man, this fucking... I've got a really good bolt gun. With a really good cavalcade. No, it's on a different character that I've got the blessing. There's a blessing, a specific blessing. Ah, pinning fire. Here it is. So this applies. I think you trained her, Patrick. It breaks my heart and tells me a couple more days. Oh my god, a couple more days. Yeah, a couple more days. Such a fucking terrible. Ugh, I'm sorry, man. We'll get you in here, dude. I think he trained at Fat Shark. Oh, I get it. Oh, god damn, that's good. Let's see. I think from Flamer action could be fun. I mean, I could. Do you guys want to see the fucking last pistol? I'll do this goddamn last pistol if you want. This fucking gun. Thank you, Cody. No. Last pistol or I'll redeem another hydrate? That is not the threat you thought it would be. Let's see what it's like. Hey, you know what? I'm liking the last pistol hate, so we're not doing last pistol. I do want to do my flamer though, I think. Bring the flashlight? No, I'll bring the flashlight. I always bring the flashlight, baby. How dinky a normal last pistol is. Rugby channel on your Discord? Not enough of a following, my man, unfortunately. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking thing. So is this. I don't remember when I went to the bathroom, so I gotta go check this again now. Ooh. Hey! First crash of the day. Just a crash. Just ye old crash. Let's go, camera. Come on. Boot back up, little guy. See, this is the biggest problem I think I have with Darktide and crashing, is that it will completely take out certain things. It's like, nah, that won't be working. Okay, so the stream cam is back on. Jonas, it's been totally fine. To be fair, I think a lot of my crashing when it is because I'm streaming. Ironically, you are very true, Kiro. So let's go ahead and boot that up. It looks like I'm not going to be having the camera on, guys. I mean, I can. I just will have my background. That's just it's uncouth. Let me reboot NVIDIA Broadcast. That might help. Start that back up. Spooky Sparty voice. Ooh.
Loyal devotee.
That's Mr. Bunny to you. What a great name. We have 52 bros over on YouTube. I think 132. What does it say on you guys? For you guys, how many people does it say are on Twitch? 109. Okay. Restream is 135. Yeah, that's what I see too. 110. But Restream says something different. BTS concert bus, dude. Talking all the people, the crashes seem to be limited to NVIDIA users. I actually don't have RTX on. Twitch is drunk again. It always is, man. Always is. Let's go ahead and shut down the broadcast. Video broadcast, quit. Video broadcast, boot up. No, 60 frames a second, please. Background removal, quality, perfect. Alright, activate. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, 187. What do we play, Duke? What should we play? What should we play? I don't want to put my headset on. I'm being lazy today, Duke. I hope you understand. I guess I know what Duke wants to do. Duke is always like 5 up. Let's do let's just do a 5 though. I wish I could filter this by 5s. Just a 5 normal. Go ahead, Drake. A 5 down. I don't want to do 5 down. Won't do that. So we're doing Eviscerator and our Flamer.
A supply stockpile has been identified at Manufactorum HL1736. It is in heretic hands. Our resource levels are reaching critical status. This stockpile could tip the balance.
Duke, I miss you. Duke, I don't know. Are you watching on stream? If you are, Smog says he misses you. New mod where it organizes the maps according to difficulty. Mods when? They're already active. Mods are already active, man. Rancid, I just saw how you emote and I don't remember what button did it. Oops. Well, it's not F.
Why do they stand idle when there is work to be done?
I held down a button and it did it, and I don't know what button it was. Well, it's not F, 'cause I keep fucking doing that.
There is much to be admired in Victoria. All work towards a common goal.
Descend to production Nexus Sigma 57. Data interrogators will grant access to consignment yard.
We will not be found wanting.
That's dumb.
You like that?
That sub-revolver sounds really shitty. Was it space? Oh yeah, give me the mats, so I can do some crafting at the end of the stream.
A steadfast support.
Reaper 3 Delta, thank you for following, dude. Hitman 1, this is Hitman Actual. Hitman 1, this is Hitman Actual. How do you copy? Oh, god damn it. We need that diamantine. I actually just watched it for the first time. My brother was in the Navy, though. He was a weapons specialist on Hawkeyes. So he taught me what, like, how bra works, like bearing, affiliation, heading, whatever the R is, can't remember. That show was so good. He was in the Navy, and I always asked him, like, yo, if he could redo it, since he went through Annapolis and everything. On Hawk Eyes. Hot guys. I was like, if you could redo it, what would you stay in the Navy? And he was like, honestly, I'd go do Marines. I get to do all the cool shit. Man, some of the shit, so like a Hawkeye fleet would have like 4 or 5 Hawkeye planes in it, but only like 1 or 2 would actually be operational, and they just scalped parts from the other ones and put them into the Hawkeyes to use. And he'd be like, yeah man, we'd be up in the air like, you know, 30,000 fucking feet in the air, and all of a sudden like the engine would just stop, and they'd start just kind of slowly going down. And he's like, you'd call down basically to the ground and be like, hey, what the hell's going on? The engine stopped. Well, it was working when it was down here, sir. It's like, well, it's not fucking working now. What do we have to do? And it was just kind of funny because it's like I hadn't really flown on planes. He's not my actual brother. He's like a roommate of mine that we're very, very, very close. And like there are like a ton of like life parallels. That it's like, dude, are you my fucking long-lost brother? Him and his brother are like that for me. So I call him and my brother. I call both of them my brothers. So before I had met him, like I hadn't really gone on many I think I'd gone on 1 flight, and it was a one-way flight. And we went to Vegas, which is a 45-minute flight from where I live. And it was cool because he would tell me like, okay, you hear that? They just turned like the air conditioning off to do the generators to pull more power to the engine because we're gonna take off. And he would like kind of take me through like every like cue he could hear in the plane of it going through its individual portions of operation as you would go to like take off or land and stuff like that. And it made like flying way more like palatable, because I was super scared like the first couple times I went flying. I was like, dude, I'm so scared. He's like, listen, he's like, these things that like planes don't just nose dive into the ground. Even if all the engines went out, they don't just nose dive. They hover there until they can try and fix them. Like he told me that story and stuff like that. It's not just like, oh, the engines break, poof, you don't just like immediately hit the side of a mountain or something like that. So it's pretty interesting to have him kind of break it down for me. And like, I don't really get scared during turbulence because of that. Like, he would explain how you hit the air pockets where it feels like the plane goes like, phoom. He's like, yeah, you drop like 5 feet, like 10 feet, like something really small, but it's like it feels like you like just took 100-foot plummet. Oh. Top tier gameplay. The worst of the Navy and the Marines. Machine raid. I'm sorry, man. Dude, look at Duke over here with his big old thunder hammer going wild. You know, landing is far scarier than anything, I think. I think landing is the thing that scares me the most. I keep saying Duke, Abram. I mean Wes. I know you're Wes. Like, that anticipation when, like, the landing gear's, like, 10 feet off the ground and you're just waiting to hear it. And then when it finally hits, it's, dude, it's, whew. Last time I ran into an issue where the Eviscerator would saw through the Scab Gunner or Drag Rager with special ability activated. Have you ran into that issue? Would saw or would not saw through? Oh, wouldn't. Okay. That depends on your penetration or your shredder value.
So much blood! How can you still stand?
Was it the armored Dreg Rager? I think the Dreg Rager is the armored one. And Scab Gunners, it will not horizontally swipe. It will not go through them. I think it has something to do with their backpack, but there's something with the animation. It will not split them in half. And I don't understand why, but it's just a weird thing. Yeah, it's 100%. That tracks. Stop saying wood and dark too. You're confusing the shit out of me. Yeah, the gunner will not. It will not, like, it'll saw, but it will not split them in half. If that's the question. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, please do make the switch to Twitch, as I am trying to get Twitch partnership. At 110 viewers, it's probably around 75, just barely average. We need to get much more, because it's a per what's it called average. What? No. It's a per per video average and a per whatever. What, man? Yeah, I know. It's just raining those. It's raining plasteel and everything. Oh, that fucking weapon. Does that not go live? God damn it, guys.
Almost in position. The production nexus is just below.
Whoopsies, that patch did not go up. Oops. Alpha Noob, game stability seems just about the same. I suffer from a lot of stability issues because I don't think the game likes when I'm streaming. But, I mean, the optimization doesn't feel any different. Certain maps did get optimization passes, but overall the game seems to have the same amount of optimization. I cannot comment, though, on overall stability because I do not get many crashes, period. How many days do I have to average? It has to just say on my back end, average 75 viewers, without it being tons of spikes. Like if it goes like this, they don't want to see that. They want to see a stable 75 viewers. And we've been doing really, really well the last like 4 streams. I've only streamed this whole week pretty much. Oh, no. Fuck, dude. I'm getting just butt fucked by dogs right now. Like the lock blade into them for 2 seconds and it's hot. Yeah, this flamer with the weapon with the skin is Bustamante. Oh my god, that music started, it scared me. Yeah, 100% average roll. So much doggo love for this party. Thank you much, Arachnin. I thought your name was Arcanon, or what's the name of the gnome city from EverQuest? Arcanon, Arcanon, or something like that.
Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
Sometimes I wish. No, it's not Arcanon. That's right, it's a deep cut. You guys have no idea how much stuff is floating in my brain from like past MMOs of a bygone era. That's my adolescence and young teenage years. Is spent playing like EverQuest or Dark Ages Camelot, or dude, like when someone says the word deceit, I think of the dungeon in Ultima Online. Remember you used to have to bind to places? In EverQuest. Ultima Online was my first MMO. I stand by the fact that Ultima Online is the best game ever made. Because Ultima Online systems just don't exist anymore, and I think it's unfortunate. It's a true build your own system where it does rely on character skill, player skill, and also conversely character skill. Gear became a thing. They added a gear grind to the game, but old UO did not have such a thing. It was about how your character played and interacted in the world. Didn't need to be a combat character. Could be a character that just stuck in with crafting, whatever you wanted it to be. It had a huge resurgence, Beef, when COVID kicked off. If I could make a game, it would be a battle royale. No one steal my idea here. Smog and I are going to make a gaming company called Nostalgic Games, and the game would be a battle royale, kind of like Dark and Darker. It's why I like Dark and Darker, because it kind of plays off my idea for this. But there would be an actual hub that is a full-blown city. And that city, you can buy, sell, trade. You can be a tailor, you can be a blacksmith, you can be a character that never ever goes out to do the actual combat portion of the game. And you just simply stay in town and craft. But you can go to the dungeons. And in my mind, I envisioned it all like Ultima Online. So you can go to Despise or Deceit or all the other ones in the game, and go and do basically Escape from Tarkov level stuff where you can loot or shoot or stuff. You kill other people and loot them, or you just kind of kill your way through stuff, go kill really hard monsters at the end of it. God damn it! At the end of the mission, whatever it is. But you can also get like rare crafting materials that you then sell on like a general, like, not an auction house, but I guess something similar. I guess maybe an auction house, just an auction house. And then there's instance housing. You can get like trophies and like put them up and stuff like that. But the game isn't about like, oh, you gotta have blue, purple, green weapons and stuff like that and get the very best. It's just leveling up your character's skills so that they can go and be better at swordsmanship or magery and stuff like that. That's the game I want to make. I'm doing well, Camp. Hope you're doing well too, dude. We're doing great, actually. We're up to 5,000 followers today. We've had like tons of subs. We have a ton of viewers going. It is a great goddamn day, guys. This is an off day. Usually we stream on Thursday, so thank you very much for making this a great day. I never played Kingdom. I never played the game very much, Machine. I tried to get really into it, but I just kind of got lost in the beginning portions of trying to min-max and just looting all the herbs before the. Come on, activate. There we go. Oh, level 7 hype train? Yeah, that's the largest we've ever had. Yeah, all the tutorial flowers. Yeah, that's what I read. Like, oh, get all the tutorial flowers. You'll get like 15 fucking strength or whatever before you do anything. I'm like, oh my god, all right. I know there's way more of the game, but I had like fucking like 6 hours played and just doing that. And I was like, man, this game's a little too slow for me.
Executioner could do no better.
The attempted waterboarding. Yeah, I saw. Sly fucks. Have you heard of the game Medieval Dynasty? And I didn't even know you could really do that in Kingdom Come Deliverance. So is it really like that kind of like open world level? I could just kind of go do whatever I want? Henning, thank you very much for following, man. Yeah, see, that's a big thing, is I'm not sure how I would do combat, Chris. Because if it's a medieval style game, you could say that I could do combat kind of like Chivalry or like For Honor or something like that. Those have a lot of learning curves. And a learning curve to a game has to have a very fun follow-through. Like, Escape from Tarkov, the learning curve isn't in the shooting portion of the game, it's in understanding the base mechanics. So you have to have a learning curve that is fun. Like, playing Escape from Tarkov or playing Hunt Showdown, the learning curve is discovering how typical FPS mechanics play into the game's mechanics. Or understanding how you interact in the world outside of just being able to shoot things. So it would have to have a very fun learning curve attached to it. Like, I mean, the way Ultima Online works is, you know, like you double click someone and you are locked onto them and you attack them when you get in proximity to them with a melee weapon. But you have to press the respective buttons to use different abilities and stuff like that. So your character's always attacking, you just have to stay within close combat. Kind of like WoW, but a little bit different, I feel like. I think that's something similar to Diablo 2. Morrowind or Neverwinter Nights would be the best option. Yeah, probably. With auto attacks and using abilities around those auto attacks. See, repetitive clicking is a really a shit thing in my opinion. And I think it also depends on how the game looks. Would the game be a first-person game? Would it be a top-down isometric game? Those things are pretty important. I personally love top-down isometrics. Thanks for following, my man. Oh! Oh, I am definitely playing the shit out of Diablo 4, dude. I don't think I'll be able to get early access to it, but... Turn and I'm gonna play the crap out of it. The power or chain fist? I definitely think I will, Kiro. In due time. From everything I've seen and heard about Diablo 4, from like inside information too, it's shaping up to be a really good game. It's using Diablo 2 Remastered's engine is very similar to Diablo 4. So I've heard that it's like they've put all the it's like it was like their first OG flagship, right? Like one of the big things that really kind of helped put them on the map with Warcraft 1. So I think that they're gonna put a lot into that. And with Chris Metzen back in there, I think that's a really good play. They haven't said you pay for progression. People who put the close beta are pretty positive. Yeah. How are you finding that? Oh, fuck! Tried to read a goddamn thing and almost got killed. How are you liking the crafting system? It's much needed implementation. So far, I haven't really played with it a lot, but I do like what I played with. Stop it, you assholes!
Objectives complete. Now all you need to do is survive. I'm sure you'll manage that.
What are we doing? Is this the new like meta spot? Does everyone hang out here now? Yeah, I do like that the blessing system's like gotta catch them all type thing. Does it cost anything to rip a blessing off? I didn't see. Oh! Only costs the weapon? That's fair enough. I'm fine with that. Well, let's do some blessing ripping after this. This is the best spot. This is really good. I actually really like this spot a lot more. I think they stood out in the open because of the actual things over there. Then, yeah, I think the blessings are one use to transfer, Jiber. I don't think it's like a bank you can pull from inexhaustibly. Which would be kind of cool, though, I feel like. Oh, they do stay there? That's really cool, then. And so it's an unlimited bank. Oh, I love that. And for multiple characters? Okay, because I heard it's one character only, so that's very good news. Let's do some ripping and gripping after this. And so it's account wide, not character wide. Do you see this guy cowering as I just flame things on my right? He's like, no! So if you pull a blessing from a Mark 1, you can't put it on a Mark 3. What do you mean, Machine Wraith? Yeah, it's all weapon dependent. So you're pulling from combat to combat. Oh! Yeah, they work across different marks, but not across different weapons. Oh, gotta pee again. So, we completed a secondary objective. Let's take a look.
Another loyal.
There's the blessing. You will earn the permanent ability to use this blessing on another weapon on the same mark. Earned blessings are shared between all characters in your account. Dude, Piper, thank you very much, man. Or Piperilka. This is the Chaos Series. Welcome for following me, man. Like that plasteel. 725. We'll see what it's like. Correct. Yes. So you can take an Aatrox Mark V Blessing and put it on an Achilles Mark V because they're both combat axes. Let me go pee real quick. Be right back. Oh, this is good. The longest fucking loading screen ever. Need to reboot the game. This is new. I haven't had this issue in a long time. Definitely isn't a crash. That's for the hint, Beef Panda. Get more hints by pressing spacebar. You know what I'm gonna say right now. If you're watching on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. 48 of you over on YouTube, jump on over to Twitch and help me out.
A steadfast supporter.
It's a finished product, that's why they released it. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna run a poll right now. I just vote on it to help my brain. Okay, manage poll, new poll. What do you want me to stream tomorrow? More Darktide. Sons of the Forest, is that what it is? And then Company of Heroes 3 campaign. There you go. Go ahead and answer that poll for me. View the results. Only 2 of you have voted. There are 100 plus of you in here. That is not a good percentage. Hey, Machine Wraith, thanks for subbing up, dude. Subbing up with a tier there. I appreciate that, my bro. Some of the Force dropping tomorrow? I believe so. Do thy civic duty and vote for the God Emperor. Yeah, let's do some ripping and gripping. 11 of you say more Darktide, right? So that one is the top? Yep, more Darktide.
I shall tend thy relic, varlet.
I want to see Dark and Darker too, man, but it's on an alpha test. So it's on a set schedule. What's going on here? Why isn't this showing? This should be fucking live. No, public. God damn it! It's a stupid thing, man. There we go. Now the fucking video's live. Stupid. 19 of you say more Darktide. 5 of you say Sons of the Forest. We have about 30 votes here. Go ahead and vote on the poll. You should see it at the top of the chat box. There's 130 of you bros in. How are you finding the new Company of Heroes? Been thinking of having a go? I had to have not played it. Would you open to play with a client to help them as a free of service? What do you mean, Barrett Powers? What doth thou mean? Oh, entreat Hadron. Let's go to sort by type. That's a rank 3 shred. That would go great. I want head taker, I think, though, right? Yeah, they did the test for it. 340, 360. Mine's 347. No, mine's 341. I could rip off Brutal Momentum and put it on this. Decapitator's okay, though. No update to the cosmetics, apparently. Okay, let's go. Can I earn... Oh, it's one or the other. Pay to teach to play better? You want to pay me to teach you to play better? Or you want me to pay you to teach me to play better? Habertrill, I shall hydrate. See, the problem is I don't want Rev It Up. I wanted this to have Devastating Strike. Yeah, which is nice. You wouldn't need to pay me, Barrett. I could just help you. Yeah, the perk choice needs to not be random. Ooh. Pipe. Where is that? So my current one is Rampage, rank 4. I could rip off Savage Sweep and put it onto that. That's actually pretty cool. Because then it's the same thing. This is Cleave and that's damage. That's pretty sick. Rip off Wrath here. Well, that's what I would do, Kiro, is I would rip off Savage Sweep from this one, buff this legendary, and add Savage Sweep to it, so that you get Rampage and 30 votes. 30 votes for more Darktide. So I probably might do more Darktide tomorrow. I unfortunately don't see the point.
Interesting.
Does this always just default back to rating?
Our prayers have been answered.
Yeah, we should buff some stuff, because we definitely have the plasteel to do so. What should I buff, though? That's the big question. I mean, this is a really good 380 Eviscerator. The only thing I would swap on it is a blessing. So I would need to get things to orange, or I would, like, I mean, I don't even know what I'd swap off on that. So my Eviscerator, for all intents and purposes, in my mind, is pretty much okay. Grabbing either momentum or confident strike where you can is a good choice. Yeah, 100%. I think, if anything, maybe swapping off Wrath with a top tier momentum would be good, just to get toughness. But I mean, it's kind of, or a better Savage Sweep. They're both not terrible. Let's look at what our other weapons are here, though. I do kind of want to do a good Thunder Hammer. Yeah, that's momentum, Mad Mardigan. See, Thunderstrike sucks. And I have Slaughterer. Oops. I have... Nope. Yeah. Wait. And I have Momentum. Slaughterer or Momentum are really what I want. But the rating on that, the modifier rating, is not amazing. I mean, it is where it counts, I suppose, right? 364, 372. So should we push this to orange right now? They definitely are. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to increase. Some are, Peter. I think it just depends on what crash you're experiencing, to be totally honest with you, man. Like, now that we can do this, I don't know what I want to do it to. Or should I go on my Sharpshooter and see about playing around with some stuff on Sharpshooter? Well, those don't... I've never had crashes with those on a reliable basis, Peter, so I'm not sure if they're fixed now, to be totally honest with you, dude. Range weapons. I don't have any good... You could push this to blue. Quick Flame. No. Yeah, I'd have to go probably boost up another Flamer to check it out for to rip off possible blessings, because I don't have any. Overpressure is not good. Fan the Flames is probably the better of the two. I could rip off Fan the Flames and put overpressure on it, but I think the big thing is you need to go to orange first. You need to see what your second natural blessing is before you rip off and assign new blessings. I think I have a 380 in here, don't I? No, I don't. Showstopper is okay. Elite enemy explodes on kill. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't. There were not a lot of stability patch notes that I saw. This used to be really good when Fire Frenzy gave an 80% power increase. This is the big update, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. I do kind of want to make a bomb-ass auto pistol, but I don't have any really good blessings. I could push something into it. Yeah, I want Blaze Away Machine Wraith, but we don't have Blaze Away. What do we do, guys? Do you guys want me to keep playing on Zealot? Should I try to make something particularly good? I mean, I do have a very good bolt gun here. I can try and boost up. Pinning fire is very good to rip off. I'm gonna rip that off. I actually have a really good bolt gun on my other guy to rip a bunch of stuff off.
Interesting.
Between the eyes. I'll earn that. I'm just going to go through here. Let's sort this by rating, because rating is going to show me all my shit weapons. Punishing salvo on an infantry autogun, I don't care. I should just rip this off because
It is done.
less than a wound's worth of health. I think I have.
Our prayers have been answered.
I'm not even going to use it. Its mobility is 13. It's 308. I'm just ripping them off because why the hell not, you know?
What do we have here?
Bit of outlook. Oh man, J Rago, hope you're okay, dude. My streaming schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 9 a.m. to or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 343. Infernus, huh? Definitely want stopping power. Why did I do that? Ultra's nice. Why is the hydrate so expensive? Because people were going wild with it, man. You missed it. You missed a crazy shit show of it. Ooh, I'm gonna rip off that Infernus. That's at level 3. This is a better gun. Stopping power is like crucial. Long story. The double I shall hydrate for you, my bro. Full bore is better now. I might as well rip it off because I'm not going to use this. Because this is a better shotgun. I got this naturally like that. That's pretty nice. Ghost Mark II on a 380. Nice. Showstopper on a 340. I don't care about this 340. Quick Flame sucks. Ugh. I was participating. I didn't miss it. I was participating. You son of a bitch. Deadly Accurate. I do like very much. Oh god, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Falter. I'm going to rip this off because I'm not going to be using it, but I might as well use that. Take that off.
It is done.
I don't even know which one of these blessings is better. Ooh. Oh, it's Attack Axe. God damn it. I guess removing head taker's better. Decimator, I mean, maybe I remove head taker here and just have it in the bank. Maybe remove vicious slice. Page 4, slaughterer. Good. Kind of want to push that to orange. I have a boner for these. Yes, you can surrender curios. Oh, you can't re-bless them. No, never mind. Type. I want type. I don't want chain axes. You guys know how much I love my chain axes. Head taker on this one. Maniacs and flak armor. I didn't even reroll any of that. That's pretty nice. This one's better. Marginally. Like, not that much. You want a higher shredder roll. So actually this one's better. No, this one's better. You want the higher shredder roll for sure. Yeah, maybe I rip off Slaughterer on this. I wonder what this is going to be. Actually, this thing is way better. The weak spot damage sucks, though. Can lacerate only roll in the dagger? Yes. I believe that's the dagger exclusive one.
I trust you are pleased, Varlet. And what do we have here?
God, I fucking hate ripping that. Dread. Okay. Let's bounce on over to my sharpshooter real quick. Take a look at what he's got. Does it seem cheaper to upgrade good grays into blue to see what the blessing is than if it's good then go to legendary, or is it if you get a blue object? Yeah, I mean it's cheaper now to do it. I think ideally if you're blessing hunting, like you want to rip them off, you would just want to buy them. Guys, I got 120 viewers over here on Twitch. If you are watching on YouTube, do make the switch to Twitch.
Ready to serve.
I think it's a higher chance to be 1 or 2 on the store. Not really sure. Yeah, here's a 3. Oh, that's my max health. Never mind. That's not bad. Let's do that switch and twitch. Alright, let's see about...
I understand you've yet to earn your place. Let me help with that.
I can improve your armaments if motivated.
I mean, I do love my power sword here. I don't really have anything to rip off of anything here. I could rip off this Wrath rank 3 and put the Wrath rank 3 on this, but I'm probably better off trying to find a power cycler and putting it onto it. So for this, I don't know. It's Glory Hunter. By type, please. By type. That's my type. Efficiency and Headhunter, huh? This is a terrible 298. We're gonna have to rip off probably Headhunter. That's pretty good. The pistol did get a ton of buffs. Honestly, I'm ripping off this opening salvo.
And what do we have here?
These are the two best blessings for the bolt gun. Of course, they're not on my 370, so fuck me, right? And I already have Ghost. I think I'd remove Headhunter on this, right? I mean, efficiency, I don't really care about efficiency. Reduced ammo after not shooting, whatever. Let's rip off Headhunter. Because it's got 298 roll. I mean, I've got a decent enough heavy las pistol. Ugh, I hate the damn weapon. Death Spitter, 54. A 380, nice. 322, 29. I remember going through a bunch of these. God, he's snoring. It scared the crap out of me. I have a lot of really good ones on this. I mean, if I boost this 380 on up, how long does it take a character to level 30? About, what was it, 10, 12 hours? That was what they said? 380. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of nice ones to rip off for that. Agrippina Infantry, Fire Frenzy. That might be good. Alter, Fire Frenzy. I've got some good stuff here. So if I want to re-bless this, I'm not going to do it though. Got some good ones. I can put like Infernus on this now for my infantry las. Opening Salvo, Headhunter. That's pretty fun. Unfortunately, I don't have very many. Nah, it's like I've spent so much time just banking items, and I've not really like looked at their damage on second and third shots. This the same fire sucks. Close range damage and repeated hit. Close range kill.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, me too, but I still haven't found like a bunch where I'm like, yes, I got it. Yes, that's sick. Yes, there it is. Got a lot of 1s and 2s where I'm like, now that I can get 3s and 4s, yeah. Actually, we're playing on that's for Warhammer 3. We were playing on Damnation or Heresy. Yeah, nothing's really kind of jumping out at me here. Yeah, anything good with my racks? Ooh, Ghost 3? Yeah, we'll get that. That's good.
Interesting.
Headhunter 2 on a 316. I'm pulling you right off.
The machine god is most generous.
No respite on our shotgun's very good, by the way. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, this is probably the loadout, right? Yeah, look at that. That's kind of nifty. Oops. What up, Mike VA? Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, switch on over to Twitch. Help me out on Twitch because we're trying to get that Twitch partnership, baby. Atreus, thank you for following, man. I'm good, dude. How are you, man? Good to see you, brother. It's been an age.
An earnest disciple.
Let's go ahead and I just don't know what I want to. We probably got enough time for one more game or two. Do you guys want to see Zealot gameplay or Sharpshooter? Let me know, and we can figure it out. I wanted to do a little bit more crafting, but I'm not really liking what I got. Honestly, I don't even know what I would change. Like, I have a pretty good Eviscerator. It's mainly me trying to find blessings. That's kind of the name of the game right now, right? for Netflix on the movie I've been on for a while. Dude, fuck yeah, Mike.
I have a good
How'd it go?
feeling about what comes next. Truly. A bit challenging for your thin blood, is it? I shouldn't really be doing this, but yes, I suppose.
I might. I put a poll up asking if people want to see me play Sons of the Forest, Darktide, or Company of Heroes, and Company of Heroes 1 on stream. But I might put it up on my actual channel to see. Yeah, we can do a... you know what? I'm even going to push... Let's push this guy to orange. It's a really good one.
Scour away old scars and awaken new purpose.
Consecrate. Yeah, baby, give me that sweet hot dick.
Interesting.
Is Sons of the Forest gonna be that sick, Smog? Maybe I should look at gameplay or stuff about it, but I'll play Plasma Gun. We'll play Plasma Gun stuff.
In time, you will return.
So is everyone that's a great Plasma, right? Like, not too stoked on that. A level 4 Glory Hunter, 20% toughness on elite kill. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game with the Plasma Gun. To be fair, the Plasma Gun doesn't have any real, like, clear winners. Shattering Impact might be the best, but yeah, touche. 20% toughness on elite kill is very nice. But Shattering Impact, I think, might be one of the better ones. Let me see what Melk's actual stuff is.
I am a lodestone for blockheads.
Ooh, reassuringly accurate. If this was a Agrippina, I would buy this and rip off the stuff for it. Fire Frenzy for the Graia. No. Trick Shooter. 3% power on chained weak spot hit. Trip down. Falter.
Goodbye.
Join up again, Wes, if you want. What is my feet set up for the Plasma Gun? No, this should be Plasma. There's an icon for your war gear set. Okay, so that's the icon. I don't want reload speed, right? This is the right setup, I think. I can't remember for Plasma. It's been so long. Cripple Klaus. Klaus, thank you very much for following me, man. New update's pretty cool. New update is pretty cool so far. I am liking it indeed. Yeah, so Wes, that's 100% what we found out is you get the ult that reloads your gun, start reload to vent the plasma. As soon as the plasma is vented, then press F to instantly reload. It sucks you have to do it in that kind of stages like that, but it really the only way to take advantage of it.
Another loyal devotee.
Do you want to be Wes? Let's get horny with it, man. 5 up. The patches, the crafting is definitely really fun. It's definitely kind of made it though, like, okay, the end game is now blessing farming. That's what you're doing. And the fact that they've added so much to the drops for diamantine and plasteel, it's far easier to push weapons to orange, you can do one mission and get enough plasteel to push a purple to orange, which is nice. And also the fact that you're getting guaranteed Emperor's Gifts, which can be just ripped out for blessings. Yeah, I'll be surprised if this mission fills. I'm not going to lie to you, Wes. This probably won't fill. Probably going to be you and me.
I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if anybody else joins.
Okay.
By the way, you want to set up a Discord, or are we just gonna do voice chat?
I'll just do voice chat because I'm lazy and don't want to put a headset on.
Fair enough.
Should we back out if we don't get people?
Yes, but that depends on you. You're short on time.
Back out. Yeah, I agree with you, ECV Wizard. Yeah, Mike, the only reason I'm pushing Twitch right now is I'm trying to get Twitch partnership. Twitch has been, like, awesome for revenue for me. Like, well, a quick reminder, if you guys have any free, if you have your free Prime sub, do use it on me. Hey, he's here. Maybe we just do like a standard 5.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't even like Power Matrix. We just do a raid. Raids are fun. You moved to Georgia, Colgate. Well, man, I'm glad I could play. You could play the game vicariously through me. How's the patch? 1.0.3. Is that the name of this patch? That the version number? It's great. I love the blessing ability because now you can just rip them off. And the nice thing about those blessings are they are account wide. So ripping off a blessing on one weapon on one character is accessible to all characters, and they're infinite. They're permanent. So if you rip off the blessing, you have it for life, which is awesome. I think that's a great way to do it.
Special issue ammo's running a bit thin, so it's time to replenish the reserves. We're gonna borrow some from the scabs. You'll find the Motherload at the Chasm Station Logistrata. Assuming you can get.
There's your quick and down and dirty review, Ben Jolka. Oh. We're gonna stream again tomorrow, though, guys, so don't worry. I don't know if it's gonna be Darktide. I think it will probably be Darktide. I'll probably put a poll up on the YouTube channel to see what people's stances are on this. Like, if they want to see me play Sons of the Forest. I see the thing is, Sons of the Forest, everyone is going to play. So I feel like people are going to already want to watch their favorite streamer. And I'm not going to, like, beat around the bush. It's not me. I don't think people will have me pegged as their favorite horror game streamer.
Watch my back. I'll watch yours.
Your partner's bar, do safe games for now. Can no longer churn off chat? You should be able to. See, I think Smug's got it. Just refreshes. Interesting.
Big shotgunner. Another loyal devotee.
Yeah, I think that, like, if I buy Sons of the Forest and it gets like 40 viewers, so because I have like an end goal, right? Like I do stream because I enjoy interaction, but every time I have a low performing stream on Twitch, it really sucks because it's a weight against my average. Like, think of it this way. If you were to attend a class, like a college class, and they said, hey, we will be judging you purely off of your tests. That's the only way we'll be giving you your grade. Best of luck in the class. If you don't show up, whatever, as long as you test well, it doesn't matter. If you do 4 tests and 3 of them are 100%, you get 0 things wrong, and 1 of them is a 0, then you are at 75%. So it's like any Twitch stream that doesn't do well, really sucks. Thanks, Jamie. Guys, everyone in chat, say hello to the Pac-Man 2609. He's my friend in the real world. We might be hitting legs today. I do want to do legs with you, but sometimes I like really getting juicy and naked with legs over at Athletics. But I also kind of don't want to go to Athletics for 9 hours today. I'm conflicted. It's not even a Twitch algorithm. It's just the way that law of averages work. You won't let me take my pants off when we go out to big box gyms. You're like, please don't take your fucking pants off. And I'm like, what the fuck's the point of working out if I can take my...
There's gotta be 2 fire bombers.
But it's hard to push heavyweight athletics because of that fucking... I don't have a sled, you know? What do you mean my balls are out half the time? If I'm taking my pants off, my balls are going to be out most of all, if not all the time. People are intimately aware of the shape and outline of my penis if they have seen me in the gym that I attend the majority of the time. And Jamie, come on, man. We've all either sucked or have a penis. You know? And the shame towards the dick is what I say. How can you try different things then? Doesn't seem like it leaves much room for experimentation. What did you mean, Original Nari? It does after I establish partner. Partner is just say, hey, they say, hey, you have to have 75 average. Then you're a partner. Okay. All right. Fine. What do I mean? Where is this? You should go to my gym and you'll see a bunch of... I mean, you can just follow me on Instagram too. I think there's a picture up right now of me posing at the gym, and you can straight up see the outline of my penis. I do not give a shit. You can find a link to my Instagram too. It's in the about thing on Twitch. It is. He's seen it, and he's also seen the outline of it at the gym. Auto pistol chads. No, man, I used to weigh 300 pounds, Abertrill. I have very little self-esteem when it comes to, like, the way my upper body looks. Like, I have flab on my stomach still. But I know for a fact I have some of the biggest legs and ass in the game. I have no qualms with that. Like, if anyone's like, dude, my arms are feeling huge, I'm like, yeah, mine are okay. If someone says, my legs are small, I'm like, dude, mine are fucking massive, bro. I don't have that problem. Pants are a prison. It makes dating a huge challenge for me because I'm definitely an ass guy, an ass and legs guy. And if my legs are bigger than yours, then it's like, I won't. No thanks. Move on. Dude, it is. I kind of liking how this plasma gun feels right now.
Eliminating target. Soldiers fight on, shouting. Fight on our hands. Grenade thrown.
Yeah, that was me when I had hair and I used to be fat, man. Dude, great ass is great ass. Ask Cat, I didn't know you were a woman. I just assume that everyone's a guy that watches my streams because my YouTube backend tells me 97% male viewership. I have a hashtag that I use on Instagram, and it's hashtag I used to be fat. Fuck you.
Down you go. Mind your step.
Medicare station. Nice shouting. Need ammo. Drop the hound. Healing.
Ah. Kiro, I didn't know you were female either. Along with Misha. Yeah, Misha doesn't count though. She's an ever-present banhammer. As a species, we started life crawling, so the first thing we had was asses. It's natural and a duty to admire asses. Fact, dude. Absolute fact. If you don't like a solid fucking turd cutter in your life, what do you like? I mean, you can buy fake boobs. No one really cares about fake boobs, you know? I mean, like, not in, like, in a bad way. I'm just saying, a Brazilian butt tuck, a fake butt, looks so abnormal because a nice ass usually comes with, like, really nice legs, like big thighs, certain things, right? There's a certain accoutrement that has attended a nice bootay that you just don't get when you get a fake butt. What'd I say? Turd cutter? Didn't I say turd cutter? I mean, anyone who wants to do the cosmetic surgery to make themselves feel more comfortable in their own skin, fucking go for it. I would get cosmetic surgery on my abs if I could, the bottom part of my abs, because I have just a little bit of like fat that's there. No one really sees it like I do, right? Like, I'm gonna be the one that's judging the shit out of it. No, I did that on purpose, like an idiot. The reason I won't do the surgery is that if I did it, you effectively have to keep your like abs completely immobile for like 6 to 8 weeks, something absurd for them to recover, and that would trigger my body dysmorphia way more because now I'm 6 to 8 weeks not in the gym, and my body's gonna be like, you're fat, fuck the flab, it's just gonna grow back now. You want cyborg parts? Wait for that singularity, baby. AI singularity gonna bring them cyborg parts. Oh, I have bad body dysmorphia. That's okay. Everyone nowadays has some form of body image issues or body dysmorphia, bro. But, I mean, coming from 300 pounds, had I gone slower, I think my body image issues wouldn't be as acute because I lost weight faster than my brain could kind of compensate, is the way I kind of look at it. I lost like 50 to 80 pounds in like the first summer of me starting to lose weight. Ah, fuck you. Like, again, I don't think many people see it, but I do. And it's the only thing I see when I take my shirt off. I got too many other problems to have body dysmorphia. Is it functional good enough for me? Maybe I should start pimping out my Instagram more. I know I should start like growing my platform on my brand, my presence on multiple platforms, but dude, it's exhausting just already dealing with Twitch and with YouTube. I couldn't imagine creating stable content on Instagram or on Twitter. Like, fuck Twitter for one, too. Like, you know what? The world started going to shit socially when we banned porn on Tumblr. Just that just sent those little freaks out to everywhere, you know? Like, they invaded Reddit and Imgur and Twitter. Like, god damn it, just fucking Yahoo. Just keep them all in one spot. Oh, weird hangout when it comes to working out. Yay for self-confidence issues. I'm content with my very slightly overweight body. Dude, and you should be, man. If you're content in your body, fuck yes. Army of the Ankh. A lot of people hire social media to handle it for them. They fucking suck at handling it, though. I think it's a bigger problem. You believe me, don't you, Atomic Warrior? You heard it. I come from the good old days where 4chan and something awful and all that kind of shit reigned supreme. If you don't know what steak and cheese is, you need to get the fuck out. Back when the internet had real shock to it. When the dark web was the true web. Oh, E-fucked, dude. Ooh, baby. Or Tub Girl. That's why when Two Girls One Cup started making the rounds, and everyone's like, dude, oh my god, I can't watch it. I'm like, fucking normies. I was like, because that's like, when oh, Shake That Bear, dude. Shake That Bear was ridiculous. Do you think it was real? Do you think it was real? Because I heard that it was, but it looked not. It looked so fake. Yeah, Shake That Bear. Fucking Shake That Bear. Turin showed me Shake That Bear in college. BME Pain Olympics. When I got to college is when I think more people had wider access to PCs, and I had been on PCs for so long, right? I've been doing tons and tons of stuff for MMOs and everything. So when Two Girls One Cup started to get traction, I was like, man, you guys are losers, dude. Like, doesn't this go through the shield? Doesn't this go through the shield? I thought it goes through the shield. It does not go through the shield. Oh! Doing the old Halo throw the grenade at the ceiling and run away trick. No, I did not. Reload. I was like, do not press this button. You will blow up if you do.
This one's for Cadia.
Oh! They did not add any new maps. No new content, except from crafting. I mean, guys, if you want, guys, if you're on Twitch, I post a ton of just memes and me lifting. It's more of my life. It has nothing to do with like game content. But you'll see in the lower right, if you look down underneath this window, you'll see the About section. To the far right of that is a link to all my socials. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want. If you want to see what my penis looks like, you can follow me right now. It's only going to be up for another scant amount of hours. You too can be the proud recipient of a penis. Just have the top 3 lines of images be the good ones always, to forget the other shit. People won't scroll that much. You're not wrong, man. Only Sparties win. Okay, so Jamie, I looked at Dark whatever. It's not really up my alley, but I might buy a bunch of stuff off of Gym Reaper today. With your graphics look blurry and pixel kind of shit, and I have an Ultra. What should I do to make it nice? Yours looks smooth on the VOD. Turn off sharpening. You know, White You, I have a whole bunch of it. A whole bunch of... I went through them in the last episode. I went through a bunch of system spec stuff, but turn off, like, sharpening. I can't think of a lot of them right now off the top of my head, to be honest with you, dude. That's the FXSA and TAA stuff. Yeah, you can turn that all the way up to 16x if you want. That should help you out. Yeah, I was gonna buy a bunch of their shirts and shorts. But that, make sure unit and texture quality are at max. Yeah, if you have DLSS on, turn sharp. If you have DLSS on, keep on sharpening. Oh! I can tank that. I think I got remarketed for Young LA. A lot of stuff though, like all the stuff from what you sent me, Jamie, Dark, whatever the fuck, it's too noisy, and unfortunately, like, my favorite animal is the wolf, and I've always loved wolves, but like the bullshit alpha wolf stuff lately is just so cringe, like, because that's not how alpha wolves are. No, I pressed R. Okay, good. Yeah, man, it's always been a wolf. I did wolves and sharks. I've done so many reports on wolves and sharks. So there actually is an alpha wolf, but an alpha wolf is like a caretaker. It like, they help, they lead, they like first in, last out type thing. They are not like this solitary lead from the front and kill everything that looks at it wrong. And if you don't drive a truck, then fuck you. Like, that is not an alpha wolf. They found that alpha wolves are extremely reassuring presences within the pack. They are nurturing, loving father figures. And they care for the young until the young can set out and make a new pack of their own. They do not drive lifted trucks. They absolutely hate Monster energy drinks. And if you're from Southern California, they're not from Simi Valley. Actually, I met a wolf once that said "fuck you" to me for not having a truck. I believe it, dude. Yeah, it's, you know what really sucks is there's a lot of stuff like that in Mad Mardigan. The researcher who originally said that MDMA causes brain lesions and is what made it, which resulted in it being banned, stepped back his study and actually said, I was wrong, it does not cause brain lesions. But the legislation had already passed, it had already been vilified, and it is illegal. MDMA, up until that had been published, was used as a therapy drug, especially for marriage therapy, because it increases empathy in couples, well, in people. So, no, Abram. So it sucks that there's a lot of things like that people have a very negative preconceived notion of how they are, when either it comes down to human error or a misguided research. Nuclear energy is another thing that people are like, nuclear, that's how we die. Like, no, man, it is not how we die, it's how we succeed. Nuclear energy is the cleanest form, the true cleanest form of energy right now. And 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, Ohio right now, all are because of human error. If we took nuclear power plants and made them 100% automated through AI, and when people think of the fucking word AI, because everyone's all of a sudden an AI like super intelligent advocate, just in the same way that everyone became an epidemiologist when the COVID outbreak started, right? I have had a huge boner for AI for years, and AI in that term does not behave like it does in the movie AI with fucking Will Smith. There are many different types of AI, and to have a nuclear power plant that is completely controlled by AI, algorithmic AI, would be amazing, and there would probably be very little issue, especially because spent cores would be placed into a water tank, a concrete water tank that had an L Tetris block shaped water tank, because every square foot of water that nuclear fallout, nuclear whatever the fuck radiation has to go through, every square foot is an exponential decrease in fallout, and the hard left turn would substantially decrease it even further. So just something as simple as that would make for a safe, great, awesome, sweet nuclear energy, and we could have lots of nuclear energy that could power lots of cool stuff. But it has lots of really bad negative stigmas because of human error. Yeah, MSG too. And that's another thing. There's so much stuff that we have this boomer level preconceived notion of things being terrible, because it's like that's the generation that found out that it was terrible, but it was all because of flawed research or whatever it was. I've had the same amount of health for ages. Yeah, the waste Homer Simpson is what I was talking about. That's why you put it in water in a L-shaped thing. Well, Chernobyl. Oh shit! Chernobyl at that time, Russia had 20 RMBK reactors, something like that. And they had 20 RMBK reactors. They had more different reactors. The United States has a lot. How many active nuclear plants in the U.S.? 92 nuclear reactors in the U.S. currently. Like, people like to think it's some sort of weird antiquated technology that we don't use anymore. That's part of the that was part of the nuclear age. Like, no. We still using it. We should just use more of it. They're all on the East Coast. Yeah, none of them had any issues. It was all user error, and also bureaucracy. Dude, watch the documentary on 3 Mile Island. That is some shit. And it's the different. That's why the nuclear fusion breakthrough is so huge. So fission is when we take two atoms and smash them together, and the little that comes off is nuclear fallout. We're fusing. We're bringing these atoms together. Fusion doesn't have that nuclear fallout, so it's amazing. It's like truly the future, and the fact that we've been able to actually have stable nuclear fusion was like a fabled thing. Based off a decay path that is useful for weapon-grade byproducts. You could run uranium thorium blend. Thorium is not highly fissile. Is it fissile or fissible? It works when bombarded with other highly radioactive or other nuclear waste chain. It's more stable and less radioactive byproducts. Is it? So it is fissible? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Abertril. Fission splits off particles, fusion combines. The patch looking good, cheap shot. Really fun to play around with crafting, dude. Yeah, yes, Jamie. Yeah, watch Chernobyl. It's a really good, it gives you a really good indication of like, Chernobyl is like 100% user error, and the way RMBK reactors work too is how they use graphite as a nuclear flux. The flux is like an old ass term too. Like it's used for so many different things, but used to like mainly for like metallurgy, and it's like changing the state of something using something else. Yeah, stuck rods equal bad. Stuck rods was in Chernobyl, right? Or was that in 3 Mile? The guy, the whistleblower for 3 Mile Island was a naval nuclear engineer, and he worked on some of the first nuclear submarines. And he said that like we had his captain. Stuck rods is my porn name. He's like, our captain was, we check everything twice and we're sure twice. Like he was like, we don't fuck around. Everything is by the book. We don't cut corners, because you cut corners, we're gonna die. And that's what he approached 3 Mile Island with. And it came down to a lot of incompetence, a lot of bureaucracy, and a lot of cutting corners. Which is par for the course for the world right now.
I'm hit down by a sniper.
Why do I talk like a buff history professor? Because I love history. I'm buff, dude. But the guy who blew the whistle was like, I don't want to blow the whistle because I don't want it to hurt the future of nuclear fusion, or not fusion, nuclear energy. He's like, we need this to be like a sustainable future. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, Kiro, is you need military level discipline in a nuclear setting. It's like we need nuclear fusion to further our species. Doesn't tell me what this current average is. I can only know after the thing, but we're good. We're like 116, so that should be about 80 on average. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch, please. Like, people are like, no, but there's solar energy. Solar energy is actually extremely not clean. Fuck, that was 2 shots. Yeah, you do, Kiro, for sure. I just was kind of... nuclear, or, oh, fuck, that's not good. What's up, Rob? Solar energy is really good in theory, but in practice we don't know how to break down solar panels. None of those chemicals naturally break down. So once the 13-year life of Zackinator, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime, brother. Very, very kind of you, my dude. Once that 13-year life of a solar panel is done, it goes into like an unbreakdownable landfill. Like, they can't do anything with it. Yeah, making them is terrible. Like, it's really... Oh, look at that. Look what we did. Look what we did. That's pretty nice. Ooh, 382. That thing's gonna be shit. What was it? What was the backyard thing? Biggest issue is zoning. A lot of not in my backyard people out there. You're not wrong, man. I think that I think that though the guard, we're going to see a changing of the guard in the next 10, 15 years of very energy intensive to make. And since they're all done in China, you were using coal to make the panels. Yeah, dude, coal also a really big issue. I think in the next 10 years, we're going to see a large change in the mentality of people of like that, not in my yard, the kind of individualism that has cropped up in the last 10, 15 years as a result of militant political stances, either side of the spectrum. Plastic, CU, and aluminum with trace droppings in this SI. Silicone, plastic, let's CU again. The dog back there. Copper, that's it. I was like, I know it's a metal. I can't think of the fucking metal. That cyborg eye has been there, Huskarl. I'll show it to you. Beef Panda, I'm not going to lie to you. I do not appreciate that stance. And I know I'm not like getting mad at you. I'm just saying there's a lot of like doom and gloom that a lot of people have right now of like humanity is doomed. We're all going to die, stuff like that. And I know that it can seem that way, but I just truly believe that we are not the last generation to live. It's important to know that humanity, every generation has their own woes. Do you think that the people that were suffering from the Justinian plague in like what 600, 700 AD, they're like, we're all gonna die. This is the end of humanity. We're out. We're not gonna make it. Every generation has had that. Our generation, my generation, I'm gonna say millennial, has had a lot of things, right? And so have boomers, so have Gen Z, so have Gen X, or Gen X, not Gen Z. You motherfuckers don't know shit. By the time the human race will pass or whatever, we're not going to be here for it. We won't. You just kind of have to. You have to realize that everyone's going to have a problem. We're all going to have problems, but it is so magnified by the way that we are fed information nowadays. And I'm not talking about mainstream media is lying to you. I'm just saying that everything is hyperbolic. No one's ever hungry anymore. They're starving. No one's ever thirsty. They're parched. And it's an unfortunate circumstance of the fact that we're being bombarded with information. And we saw the same thing happen when the printing press was invented. People were bombarded with information to such an absurd amount that they weren't used to processing it. And we're going through a really important stage in human history through a lot of different crazy shit. But a really pivotal thing is technology goes in S's. It exponentially will increase like this. But if you were to look at it on under a microscope, it's on an S. And we are in the beginning of an S curve up. We're technology is going to get fucking wild in the next 10 years in a good way. And I think that a lot of people look at the problems of today with the mind of 30 years back where things were really, really, really shitty. And I'm not trying to cheat stuff like global warming or any kind of global crises that we encounter. But a lot of what we look at and what we're fed is through the lens of an agenda. And that is a really shitty thing. Population collapse, Jim Tooth, that's a really good one. Population collapse is a big thing. Hear the doom and gloom in the paper or radio, not all day on your phone. And that's a big thing too, is like, it's the way that we kind of consume information. And that information, especially coming out of a global pandemic where every day we were looking for the light and the light didn't seem to be around the corner. And I think it took a generation of people that haven't had to sit on their hands and wait to learn to sit on their hands and wait. I mean, people went off to World War II thinking it was going to be over by Christmas, leaving in June, right? 6 months will be done. How many more years later? You know what I mean? So it's just 100%, but, and I'm not... I'm not saying anything about global warming, because taking a stance on that stuff, you're going to deal with people that are going to have a stance either way. But We have had climate change issues for a long time now. We will continue to have climate change issues, but we as a society and species are starting to progress past certain things like single combustion engines, where we weren't when we were first looking at climate change issues. So that's why I say the next 10 years are going to be really exciting. I think that a lot of people have a lot of doom and gloom attached to those 10 years, but I don't think you should. I think you should maybe be pessimistically pessimistically optimistic is not, those are oxymoron. Cautiously optimistic, but I think that there's a lot of cool stuff coming. A lot of cool stuff coming. I hate that term, Ben. I hate that term. Realistically optimistic. That might be a better term than cautiously. You know, do we really have countries that are using it for the wrong reasons? We have the longest spanning a string of peace in human history, really. Like, as far as large scale wars. There are still conflicts going on. I'm not going to cheat any of that. But if you look at graphs, by and large, the amount of people that die per year is going down. All these things, like, and yes, population collapse and population surplus and burdens and all these things are going to exist. We have to accommodate and learn how to deal with that stuff. But Chris, that is such a like. So it's interesting that Chris said something, and then Madam and my motherfucker said something that are both like exactly why we can't really. So Chris said we are on the verge of thermonuclear exchange, but we are not, because he says the next one is because large scale war will be the end of the world now. It's true. We cannot. We are a globalized society now. People will think like, oh, you know. One world order, we're kind of there from an economic standpoint. We cannot suffer the loss of anything massive. China, Russia, US, any of the AAA cities, we lose those. We lose the scaffolding and the infrastructure for economy as a whole. Hong Kong, all those things. Like, it's just not the like gun to our head that we think it is, but we still need to do things, right? We can't sit there and go, it'll all work itself out. But I still think that the fact of the matter is, it's like, exactly. If one country goes and they have more to lose than gain, 100%. Like if Russia were to launch a nuke, okay, well we all launch nukes and we all get fucked over, man. Like it's not just like this. It's not just like oh, we can have a war. Like, this is not WW dose, brother. The clock has been close to midnight for like 100 years. It feels like, Chris. Yeah, mutually assured destruction. I mean, it's also like, my one friend was like, well, what if so and so just gets crazy and presses the button? I'm like, there's not a button. There's not just a button that someone goes, boop. There's so many checks and balances that press that button. So I just think that, again, I'm not saying that like you can't think those things. Think those things if you want. But I just think that we are so hung up in the doom and the gloom and the hate and the not propaganda, because that sounds too like I have a political agenda. Yeah, I mean, that's very true, Chris. That's what I was saying about information bloat and how we're coming to an age where we need to start putting. It's like we can't limit freedom of speech, right? But we do have to have stuff that in place that can somehow create something that prevents us from just kind of like spurting out like bad information. This got way off the rails. I'm sorry, guys. There's no giant red nuke our enemies button. And let me just put this in your mind. Let's assume that, yes, we are on the verge of truly launching these things. We have had... Yeah, Kiro nailed it. We have had nuclear missiles, atomic bombs, let's just say, for almost 100 years, right? It's 2023. The Manhattan Project was in the late 40s. And my nation, the United States budget is $7 billion a month or a year. You don't think we've developed a deterrent? Some sort of thing that no one really knows about that was somehow under lock and key that would neutralize an in-air nuclear missile by now? Come on, man. Like, and I'm not saying it probably doesn't work because that's like U.S. military stuff. It's probably mothballed, but yes, UFOs. That's what was shot down. God damn it. Did I say billion? I meant to say trillion. Thank you. Yes, Zakinator. U.S. budget is 1.9 trillion. You can't defeat that kind of safeguards in the movies. But I'm saying that the inability to, the fear of the future, of bad things happening in the future. Bad things are going to happen in the future, no matter what. COVID was a bad thing, couldn't control it. 9/11 was a bad thing, couldn't control it. You know, like, they're going to happen. And 2030 was the projected date in the 1980s for a boost phase shoot down. We can shoot down ballistic missiles on terminal now. There you go. I mean, and I know there's probably even crazier shit though. You know, and hear me out. I want it to happen. Let the WW3 happen, and then everyone's secret fucking projects come out. Uh-oh. Japan actually has working Gundams. God damn it, motherfucker. I knew it. They have working Gundams, you know? Like, I'm just telling you, man, bad stuff's going to happen in the world. We can't control it. Only thing that you can do in each and every day is make sure you are doing the best you possibly can for your own life and try to influence your microcosm. Because if you influence your microcosm, it'll spread to a macrocosm. If everyone believed that, if everyone said, hey, you know what, I just got to do right by me, my friends, and my family, then the world would be a better place. You cannot avoid pain, hardship, and heartache in the world. It will happen to you. It'll happen to your friends. Happens to everyone. The only certainty in our lives is that we are going to die, right? So you just kind of have to, you can't live in the paralyzing fear that, oh man, we might not make it. We're not going to make it. If we don't kill ourselves, the sun's going to die out. There's so many things that are going to happen that probably won't happen in our lifetime. That's the biggest thing you got to know, man. Like, you are on this earth for a fraction of a percentage of like a blip, you know, man? Like, if you live to be 105, great. This place has been around for millions, you know? Like, we got a lot more coming. Hey, buddy. Right, buddy? Right, bud. Oh, I know. Yeah, go watch the movie's fucking Sunshine. Like I said, a lot of people too, they apply the thought process of like the future and how to solve problems in the same way we did in like 2005, and it's just not like that anymore. Ever heard of the Fermi paradox? I have. And I think the Fermi paradox for us, the Fermi paradox plays into AI, and the Fermi paradox kind of, one of the great filters for the Fermi paradox is supposed to be AI. Super AI is what actually kills off advanced civilizations and why they can't make it to, we're a tier 2.5 or a tier 3 civilization. I can't remember which one. And it's why we haven't progressed past is that AI is one of the great filters. Going from single cell to multi-celled is a great filter. Another great filter is like making it to the evolutionary state of being a self-aware creature. No. The tiers go down, right? It's up? I thought it was like a tier 1 is like, it's just how you harness the energy of what's around you. I am done for the day. Yeah, Wes. Here, let me bop out of here, dude. Well, Chris, I hope I helped you, man. Because, dude, I have a lot of existential dread. I do worry about that kind of stuff, and I think a lot of people should. I think it's totally normal and fine and cool and dandy to worry about things like that. But I don't think you should worry about any global issue that you cannot directly control without worrying about your own life. You know, like, your life is paramount. Yeah, when we get our Dyson spheres, tier 1 is you can produce the energy hitting your planet. Tier 2 is you can use the energy of your solar system. Yeah. So it does go up. Okay, thanks, Rob. No, you're fine, man. We still have 130 viewers. We've gone up in viewers, actually. Has anyone watching been upset by this level of conversation? I think this has been an overall positive message. Yeah, clean your goddamn room before you try to clean the world. You're over there taking your shitty selfies, and you got your socks in the mirror? No, thank you. I saw that sub, Zach. Thank you very much for subbing up for 6 months, dude. That's very, 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 very kind of you, brother. I don't know, man. Like, I get really kind of butthurt when I see a lot of cross-national hate towards the people of different nations, when it has nothing to do with the people of the nation, but it has to do with the leaders of the nations. Like, say what you want about Americans, Russians, British, Ukrainians, whatever it is. It's not the individual who's causing those issues. And that's the stuff that really bothers me. It's why I like history so much. It's why I think history is so important for us. Because like me being like extremely proud to be Italian, I have to also acknowledge that me being especially primarily Southern Italian, Calabrian and Naples, that's got French blood. Normans, right? Normans invaded, controlled. They took over at Civitate and took over all the shit from the Lombards in the south and kicked out the Byzantines, which would be Greeks. Or the fact that after the Kingdom of Sicily fell, it became ruled by Germans and was also invaded in the south by Islamic North Africans, just North Africans. So it's just important to know that, like, we are all very well more connected by blood than I think people want to admit, and that really bothers me. Following a variety of scientists, thinkers, pundits, and political figures of all ilk, the truth is buried in the noise. Yeah, 100%. Yes, Byzantines are Romans. Yes, they were called Romans. But the term Byzantine was coined by a monk in the 15 or 1600s, just as a term to delineate the difference between the fall of the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire when it was under the Roman Empire. But everyone called the Byzantines Romans. As Spaniard, I'm still upset your ancestors invaded the Iberian Peninsula 2,500 years ago. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, we've definitely advanced more as a human race in the last 100 years than we have through the millions that we have existed. 100%. But yeah, I mean, like, Chris, you have to understand too, like, especially if you're in the U.S., this does not dismiss scientists, but the shitty thing about the U.S. right now is that scientists are bound by government contracts called grants, and they have to apply for those grants. And sometimes applying for those grants is a bureaucratic move. Hey, I'll apply for your, I'll let your grant go through, but you have to support my statement to fall into 700 scientists agree that X is going to equal Y. It's a really shitty thing that scientists now have to jump through, where science can no longer be a pure expression of science. It has to be a bureaucratic maneuvering of getting money to do what the fuck they want.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You keep trying to get under there. You keep trying to get under there. You little goose. You little goose.
Around 2 p.m., he's like, all right, man, you've been doing that shit long enough. Get on off of here. Get on off of here. Get on off. Yeah, see, I mean, you might... Dude, there might be someone right now who's got who's got it. Who's got it, you know? He's like, yo, man, I could do it. I could do nuclear fusion, but he can't secure the funding. And he won't jump on some sort of bullshit bureaucratic something. Based on scientific fact, the Imperium. Isn't that also the other way around, that they grant the idea they believe? Yeah, it did, Roberto. Yeah, they'll. Oh, okay. We're gonna give the grant money to this one because it supports what we want, our narrative, our motive. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do a raid to close us out for the day. So, if you are watching on YouTube, head on over to Twitch. Let's do a raid. Let's see who is on today. I gotta eat and I gotta pee real bad. Let's see. Let's just jump into Darktide. Who's playing Darktide right now? Foo's playing Darktide. New type, BT dubs. Maybe we don't want to do new type. Yeah, let's do new type. Raid, new type BTW. Oh, what are you doing over there? I hear you. Raid, new type BTW. Oh, what are you doing over there? I hear you. That me? That's me. Did I start the raid? This is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Do streamers have a secret society? I wish, dude. I wish I had a Rosicrucian badass secret society. When people say Illuminati, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You need to look up what Rosicrucian is. Alright, raid has been created. We are about to... Whoa. Why is that going so fast? Let's restart that. That was weird. That, like, immediately went to do it. I wish I was Illuminati, dude. I'm at the Bilderberg group trying to get all that sweet hot money. Alright, we are going to raid here now in 10 seconds, it looks like. So guys, thank you so much for watching here today. We'll be back tomorrow with more stream time in the USA. Oh, no, it's... Okay, it's going to do its normal thing. Good. But, as always, bros, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. It's multi-level marketing. It feels like it, bro. Do streamers dream of electric sheep? One of the best ever made. You too, Mike, have a good one, bro. All right, guys, and thank you very much for all the subs you guys gave away today, all the Prime subs that came in, all the gifted subs. Very, very generous of you guys. Hopefully you enjoy the patch. We'll be back tomorrow, probably with some more Darktide. I'll think about Sons of the Forest. Maybe I'll just play it with some bros. Maybe I might do late night streams with it, but I really got to get partner, and I got to stick to things that are going to get me that partner, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be Darktide here. But as always, guys, have a good one. Wash your hands, take care, stay safe, and stay hard. But toodles, my bros.